today's video, I'll be comparing the best 2024 Easter units to the best 2025 ones to see which year has the best Easter team in Toilet Tower Defense. So make sure you watch until the end to see the final wave that we get on both teams. And without any more waiting, let's just start with the 2024 team, out of which we'll be using the Easter Speaker Man, Large Bunny Man, Eagle Launcher Cameraman, Blade Bunny Man, Titan Bunny Cameraman, and finally Mech Bunny Titan. So yeah, there's their entire team of fully 2024 Easter units fully equipped it out. And let's just see exactly how far they can get on Endless Mode right now. Here we go. And yeah, for this game, we'll make sure to fully auto-skip the entire time on Endless Mode as well. And by wave 1, we'll just place down 3 Santas all the way back over this way, just like that. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure which unit I definitely want to be using as a starting unit in the very beginning, but there's a few AoE units that we might end up using for sure. We'll see. Anyway, by wave 2, we'll upgrade 2 of our Santas to level 2. By wave 3, we'll get our first one to level 3. And finally, by wave 4, we'll get our second one to level 3, as well as our final one to level 2. And yeah, I've decided to actually use the Large Bunny Man as our starting unit since it's full AoE and it's doing 1,000 damage a second already on level 1. So if as soon as it scoops one more time to wave 5, we'll place it down in 3, 2, 1, and boom, place. Yeah, perfect. This one enemy, or I guess this one unit alone, will basically be able to take care of literally everything spawning in. Because yeah, already on level 1's doing 1,000 damage every 1 second, and it has 15 range on it too. Now we can go right back to max out the rest of our Santas though, and that's definitely the most important thing right now. So there's our first Santa to level 4, as well as our final one. Well, I guess we'll get our final Santa to level 3 as soon as this DJ Toilet right here dies. So yeah, there goes that, and now we upgrade our final one to level 3. By wave 7, we'll just get our first Santa to level 5, and by wave 8, we'll just get the rest of them to level 4, just like so. And finally, by wave 9, we can literally just barely afford to get every single Santa to at least level 5. Very nice. Oh yeah, while I'm on the topic of upgrading all of my Santas, I would like to mention that I am having a few rules in this video. The main rule is that I have to place down an equal amount of every single unit, meaning I can't just place a ton of these Mech Bunny Titans. I have to make sure to place an equal amount of everything. And so since a total of 6 Easter units that we did bring with us, we are going to end up placing down a total of 4 of each. Because obviously 6 times 4 equals 24. But yeah, by wave 11 we can already get our first Santa to level 7, since by wave 10 we got our first one to level 6. By wave 12 we can get our last one to level 6, and now wave 1 is level 7, 6, and 5. And finally by wave 13 we got our second one to level 7, as well as our final one actually to level 6. Yeah, literally nothing has gone too far at all. The furthest an enemy has made it is those DJ Toilets that just died right here. Although that'll probably definitely change now with this large glasses soul with 15,000 health, making it extremely far. In fact, yeah, it seems like we're actually gonna need to upgrade our Large Bunny Man to at least level 2, that way we don't end up losing here. So yeah, let's definitely do that. And even so, we just barely took out the large glasses soul. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, unfortunately, because we did need to upgrade it, we unfortunately won't be able to get our Lance Santa to level 7 by wave 15, or by wave 14, but now we can get it to level 7 by wave 15. And finally, by wave 16, we max out 1 out of 3 Santas. And whoa, a lot of enemies are starting to get on by now. Oh, hell no. Okay, well, we'll definitely need to place down a second one of these guys right over here, I guess. That way we can basically take care of everything that did get on past already. Yeah, there's our second one maxed out by wave 17. And wait, we actually might need to get it to level 2 just to make sure we seriously take care of everything just like that. Which means, unfortunately, by wave 18, we're still $250 short of maxing out our first one. In fact, yeah, now we only need $200 more. And wait, as soon as this guy gets out of the range, we might actually be able to upgrade it. Wait, let's see. Yeah, we are nice. By wave 18, we fully maxed out ourselves out just barely. Perfect. Now I think it's definitely a great idea to actually start by maxing out Large Bunny Man, and for now we'll place it right around here. And yeah, let's just start maxing out right away. So there's level 2 and 3. And wait, that's actually fully maxed out. Jeez, that was easy. Yeah, we maxed out the Large Bunny Man, does 1,750 damage and has 35 range, as well as a 0.25 second cooldown. Now we can definitely fully focus on maxing out a Mech Bunny Titan on... Ooh, I don't even know where to place it. I think for now we're actually going to place it right around here just to help out with the AoE damage that actually ends up doing later on. Yeah, you may think this is actually a weird spot to place it, but trust me, it's actually pretty solid. But yeah, there's it to level 2 and 3. 4. Yep, here's the AoE circle I was talking about. It should be able to get big enough to reach most of this area over this way once it gets upgraded once more. But I guess only time will tell, since it does cost $25,000 to max out. Jeez. So here we go. Finally, as soon as this skips to wave 27, we'll fully be able to max out at last, just like so. And yeah, the AoE circle basically reaches everything we need it to. Yeah, now we're 3 is away from wave 30 and already went maxed out, does 6,100 damage and has 45 range, as well as a 0.1 second cooldown. So yeah, it's definitely a fairly solid unit for sure. And now we'll just place on a second, or I guess our next unit right around here, which is our Easter Speaker Man. And up now we're 2.30, and we can instantly max out this unit too. Yeah, when maxed out does 1062.5 damage, has 35 range, and then a 0.3 second cooldown. Now we'll also max out a dual blade Bunny Man right over here, since yeah, it doesn't really have too much range when maxed out, but now we're 1.30. And yeah, this one instantly maxed out too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't really seem like to be the best possible spot for us, so instead we're actually gonna sell and replace it probably over this way right around here. And yeah, now we'll just instantly max out, and that's a lot better, but nice. Now we finally made it to wave 30. Real quick before the wave 30 boss spawns in, when max out the dual blade Bunny Man does 1800 damage, has 20 range, and then a 0.4 second cooldown. Yep, now we can definitely place down the last 4 of these guys, and we might as well start by max out all 4 of them too, since they're insanely cheap to max out. So there's all 4 placed, and yep, just like that, by wave 31, we fully maxed out all 4 of them. Yeah, now the wave 30 boss is in the front, the flying dual buzzsaw, and it's already below 500,000 health, 400,000, 300,000, 200, 100, and nice. GG's right then and there. Yeah, next on the list, I definitely kind of want to max out an egg launcher cameraman, and for now we'll place this one right over this way. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's actually pretty expensive to max out. So yeah, there's its levels 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And wait, okay, never mind. It was actually fairly cheap. Yeah, when maxed out does 12,500 damage, has 40 range, 10 explosion radius, and then a 1 second cooldown. Finally, last but not least, we definitely need to max out a tiny bunny cameraman, which for now we'll just place right over here. And yep, let's just start maxing out this one. So there's its level 2, 3, 4, and wait, that's the Time Bunny Cameraman fully maxed out too. Yeah, we maxed out this one does 8,500 damage, has 55 range, and then a 0.2 second cooldown. Yeah, now we can finally start maxing out a bunch more of these Time Easter Bunnies, or I guess the Time Bunny Cameraman, since I feel like they're the best out of all these units we are bringing with us. Just because they're fairly cheap to max out, and they're actually fairly good with damage. Unfortunately though, already by wave 36 we have enemies getting all the way over this way, but luckily it seems like we are still good to take out most of them. As yeah, there goes the majority of them, and now we're already 3 away from wave 40 now, and 2 waves away, and yep, now we're basically right back to spawn killing, which is a lot better. And now we maxed out 2 out of 4 of these Time Bunny Cameramen as well, and now we're only 1 wave away from wave 40. And boom, finally last we made it to wave 40, and yeah, we're doing a pretty decent job of taking up everything once again. Much better than earlier. Yeah, now we only have 1 upgrade left to go on our 3rd to last one, or I guess our 2nd to last one. But yeah, now we've defeated the Glissel with 1.9 million health on wave 40. And I'm not gonna lie, this might be fairly tough to defeat, but luckily we have 3 of these Time Bunny Cameramans fully maxed out now, so maybe it won't be too tough. In fact, yeah, now that it's in the front, we'll start taking quite a lot more damage, so it's already below 1.5 million, 1 million health, 500,000 by this corner, and yep, there it goes right then and there. Super easy, nice. Yeah, there's our final Time Bunny Cameraman to level 1, and as soon as it's unstunned, we can get it to level 2. Oh, bro, come on, Scott, get unstunned. What the heck? Okay, here we go. Now we can finally get it to level 2 and 3. Come on, unstun yourself, bro. What the heck? Alright, there we go. Now it's level 2 and 3. And finally, by wave 44, we can fully max out just like so. Yeah, now I'm not really sure what to max out, so I guess we'll just boost it with our Mech Bunny boost for now, just to hopefully finish taking care of everything that is getting super far at the moment. And yeah, while that's doing its thing, we'll definitely max out a second Mech Bunny tie-in over here, just so we can maximize the amount of damage we do, even though we might already lose right here. Wait, no way, we're already there by wave 45. Are you serious? Bro, that is so bad. I was hoping to make it to at least wave 50, if not 60 or 70, bro. This is so bad. Yeah, it looks like we are just barely hanging on right now, and yep, the first few enemies are starting to leak on by. Wow, that is crazy. I fully expected to get a lot further than what we're making it right now, bro. This is so disappointing. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, I guess we can try to max out one of these Mech Bunny times over this one, but I don't even think this one's gonna be enough. Yeah, there's just way too many enemies with over millions of health on them on some of them, and now we're 3 away from wave 50, but unfortunately we are definitely not gonna be able to make it there. In fact, yeah, now we're 2 waves away from wave 50, and just like that, the first laser signs of the soul is gonna get on by in 3, 2, 1, and wow, GG's. 40 waves beaten on the dot with the 2024 Easter team. That is so bad. But yeah, after every single team game, we'll definitely have a leaderboard up on the screen for how far each one got. And right now, the 2024 Easter team is in first place with 40 waves beaten on the dot. Next on the list though, it's definitely time to test out a full team of the 2025 Easter teams from this last update that just came out a few days ago. And for this team, we'll be using the Carrot Cameraman, Bunny Rider Speaker Man, Shell Speaker Man, Titan Basket Man, Titan Egg Reaper, and finally Chicken Storm Drill Man. So yeah, here's our entire team of 2025 Easter units equipped, as you can see here. And yeah, I'm pretty much almost hopeful that this team will do better than 40 ways beaten, but you never know. Maybe it's just absolutely trash, but we'll find out right now as always. Here we go. And just like last time, we'll make sure to fully auto-skip the entire time, and these same rules will apply to last time where we have to place down 4 of each unit we bring. And we'll pretty much do the exact same start as last time too. So by wave 1, we place down every single Santa. By wave 2, we upgraded 2 of them to level 2. And finally by wave 3, we got our first one to level 3. And finally by wave 4, we'll just get our last one to level 2. And we're actually going to save the rest of our money. That way we can place down a Shell Speaker Man right over here. So yeah, let's place it down in 3, 2, 1, boom, place it. Yeah, this grenade will basically be able to stop everything and everything that gets in contact with it, since it literally has 250,000 health on it, which is crazy good. In fact, yeah, on level 1 in total, the Shell Speaker is doing a total of 0 damage, but it has 25 range, spawn size with 10,000 health, has a 10-second cooldown, and then spawns bases with 250,000 health each. And it actually spawns in these chickens as well with 10,000 health each, so yeah, well, that'll be good for the longest time ever for sure, no doubt about it. In fact, that's probably the only unit we're ever going to need to place this round entirely, so now we can fully focus on maxing out the rest of our farms. In fact, I'll probably just see you guys by wave 17 or 18 once we're fully maxed out with all of them, or if we somehow, someway need to place down a second one of these Shell Speaker Man. So yeah, see you guys in a few waves, probably in exactly 10, so see you guys soon. Alright, there we go. Finally by wave 18, we fully maxed out every single Santa TV Man, like I said we were going to be able to, and yeah, literally nothing could even get past this first egg right here, let alone the other 5 that are in front of it anyway. So yeah, now that we already placed on our Shell Speaker, we might as well also start by max out one, and I think for now we'll place on our first one, or I guess our second one right here. So it's our first one to level 2, and finally level 3, perfect. Yeah, what makes out the Shell Speaker Man does 0 damage still, but it has 30 range, spawn size with 50,000 health, has a 10-second cooldown, and then 900,000 base health per egg as well. Solid for sure. Now we're also going to place one all the way over this way though, just to cover even more of the map, so yeah, now we'll instantly max out that one too. And as you can see, we're covering a decent amount of the map, other than this section over this, which I think we're just going to have to let go, unfortunately. Never mind, we're going to place the second one right over this way, just to make sure we reach this entire portion of the map over here too. So there you go, by wave 22 we have all 4 placed, but now we're actually going to sell and replace this one slightly better, probably on this guy. Ooh, wait, hold on, where are we going to place it? But yeah, as backup, we'll place one all the way back over this way, just in case. Oh wait, shoot, this is not even the right unit. Wait, what am I doing? Alright, here we go. Yeah, instead we'll place one right over this way, that way we can have a backup amount of damage back here, which will be so much better long term. So if there's all 4 of these Shell Speaker Relax maxed out by wave 24, and now we'll just max out 4 of these Bunny Rider Speaker Man too. So if there's all 4 placed, oh wait, what? We can only place down 3? Oh wait, yeah, okay, we can only place down 3 Bunny Rider Speaker Mans. That's alright, I guess. It shouldn't be too big of a problem. We'll just have to place one extra one of these units over this way. But yeah, what makes out the Bunny Rider Speaker Man does 22,000 damage, has 32 range, spawn size with 30,000 health, those allies do 1,500 damage, and then it also has a 1-second cooldown on it too. But yeah, we can instantly just max out the other 2 since they're super cheap like that. And now that we have 2 of the 6 units fully maxed out with every single one of them placed, now we'll max out a few Carrot Speaker Man over this way right here. So yeah, there's all 4 of the Carrot Speaker Man's placed, and now we'll just instantly max out one like that. And yeah, one max out does 32,000 damage, has 37 range, and then a 1-second cooldown. Now we're already 3 days away from wave 30, and now we only have 2 left to max out. In fact, yep, now there's only 1 left to go. And finally, once this gets to wave 28, we'll only be 2 waves away from wave 30, and we'll be able to max out our last one just like that. Perfect. Yep, now that we have all of those maxed out, I think it's definitely a great time to max out 4 of these Titan Egg Reapers, and for now we'll place these guys over this way. So yeah, by wave 29 we have all 4 of these ones placed, and now we'll just start by max out our first one in the very front right here. So it's to level 2 and 3, and now we're actually 1 wave away from wave 30, and boom, just like that we made it to wave 30 on the dot right there. Yep, on wave 30 yet again we have the dual blade tool to defeat, or the dual flying buzzsaw tool right over here, and yep, there it is right there with 870 or 808,000 health. But here we go, it is starting to take damage already over this way. Yep, there it goes in 3, 2, 1, and boom, that was so easy. Yeah, now we can finally get the Titan Egg Reaper to level 4. And finally, once this gets to wave 34, we can fully max it out. Nice. Yeah, we mixed out the egg, or the Titan Egg Reaper does 14, wait, whoa, okay, I just realized this. It does 145,000 damage at 60 range, 70% total slowing, and then a 1-second cooldown. Yeah, now it's definitely time to max out the last three that we have over this way, starting with this other one in the front. Starts this one to level 2 as well as level 3. And now we're finally through this wave from wave 40, and we finally got this one to level 4 now. And 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, finally there we go. On wave 39, on the dot, we fully maxed out a second one just like so. Yeah, like I said, now there's only 2 left in total to max out, and we might as well just start with this one right here. But boom, just like that, we finally made it to wave 40 on the dot. And we're still basically spawn killing at this point as well, so yeah, this team is honestly really solid. I'm very curious to see what wave we'll end up getting long term. Anyway, yeah, on wave 40, yet again, we have the Gliscor boss with 1.9 million health, but now it's already below a million before it even got past this corner, and this time it's literally dead right here, so quick. And yep, now that we defeated everything on wave 40, all we need to do is defeat everything on wave 41 for this to be officially better than the 2024 team. Which definitely seems like it is gonna happen, because yeah, we're still basically spawn killing, and boom, just like that, let's skip to wave 42 on the dot. And as long as we're able to defeat all these giant dual blade tools that are spawning in, this is officially the new best round. So here's the last 2 spawning in, and there goes the last one right then, and boom, there, nice. Yeah, this is officially the new best team, and now we just need to figure out exactly how much better it truly is, starting with getting this next one to level 4. So there we go, finally by wave 44, we maxed out 3 out of 4 of our Titan Egg Reapers. And finally, there we go, by wave 49, we fully maxed out our last one, very nice. Yeah, now that we have all 4 of these ones maxed out, we can finally start moving on to both of the godlies we have left, which is the Titan Basket Man as well as the Chicken Storm Drill Man. Either way though, for the first time ever, we did make it to wave 50, so we'll hold off on placing any more of the units out for now, and instead we'll commentate over the boss mine in, which is the giant smooth toilet. And yeah, this one has 9 million health on it, but it's already below 8 million, and 7 million, 6 million, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice. GG's right there, I'll take it. Yeah, now we'll definitely start maxing out all the Titan Basket Mans that we can possibly place. Actually, you know what? Nah. I think it's probably best for us to start with the Chicken Storm Drillman, since they definitely have the best range out of all these units. But first we'll start by placing down all 4, just like what I'm doing right now. So yeah, there's all 4 plates like, wait, why can I fit one over here? Are you serious? And there we go, we finally fit both of them in here. Alright, I had to do a little bit of sell and replacement, specifically with this shell one that was placed over that way. But it's all good, because we can just sell and re-max out instantly like that. Yeah, now we can start maxing out one of these Chicken Storm Drillmans. So there's our first one instantly maxed out on wave 55. Yeah, we maxed out the Chicken Storm Drillman, does 31,000 damage, has 65 range, spawn size with 30,000 health, has a 0.2 second cooldown, and then spawns allies or spawns bases with 2 million health on them each. Yeah, finally, last but not least, it is most definitely time to max out the last 3 of these guys, and then we can place out all the Titan Basket Man. But now we're already 3 into wave 60, and we can start working on our second one, which we already got to level 4. And 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, there you go. We finally made it to wave 60 on the dot right then and there, and we fully maxed out our next Chicken Storm Drill Man 2. Yeah, now there's only a total of 2 of these Chicken Storm Drillmans left to max out, starting with this one over here. On wave 60 this time around, we have the Frost Skeleton tool to defeat, which hopefully we're still able to defeat fairly easily, but I guess only time will tell. As yeah, there we go, we made it to wave 60, and there's the Frost Skeleton tool with 18 million health on it, but we already got it below 18 million, 17 million, 15 million, 10 million, 5 million, and finally there goes in 3, 2, 1, and GG's. Not too bad over this way, I guess I'll take it. Even though, yeah, some enemies are finally starting to reach these red eggs over this way. In fact, yeah, there goes the first egg in forever, wow. But there we go, by wave 65, we fully maxed out the next Chicken Storm Drillman, and now we only have 1 left to go, which we can already get to level 2, and almost, oh wait, never mind, and level 3. And finally, by wave 69, we fully maxed it out, nice. Yeah, on wave 69, on the dot, we have every single Chicken Storm Drillman fully maxed out, and last but not least, we definitely need to max out 4 Tiny Basket Mans. Starting with placing one over this way, a second one right about here, and then our third and fourth one. Oh wait, we have too many troops because we have farms equipped. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to hold up on placing out the last 2 for now. It's all good, now we can fully focus and max out one of these guys, starting with getting our first one to level 2 and level 3. But now we finally made it to wave 70, and actually on wave 70 we have the giant circuit tool to defeat with 34 million health on it. Yeah, this is quite tankier than the last boss, over 2 times the health to be exact, but finally we already got it down to 30 million health by this corner, 20 million over here, 10 million over this way, and finally there goes on this corner on the dot, in 3, 2, 1, boom, defeated. Yeah, now we can already get the Titan Basket Man to level 4, meaning there's only 1 upgrade left to go on this unit. And finally, by wave 74 on the dot, we fully maxed out our first of 4 Titan Basket Man right there. Yeah, we maxed out, it does 165,000 damage, has 65 range, 12 explosion radius, 50% toilet slowing, and then a 1-second cooldown. Yeah, before we sell every single stanza, we should definitely start maxing out our second one so we can already get this one to level 3 by wave 75 and 4. And finally by wave 79, we fully maxed out our second Titan Basket Man. Yeah, unfortunately now we do need to save roughly $180,000 before we can finally get enough money to sell all 3 of our stanzas and place down 3 more Titan Basket Man. Actually, wait, I kind of want to place 1 extra Chicken Storm Drillman down. Yeah, I think we'll actually place down 1 Chicken Storm Drillman and then 2 more Bunny Man. Anyway, now we finally made it to wave 80, and enemies are finally starting to get to this corner fairly constantly now too. But I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to make it to at least wave 100, but I guess only time will tell. Anyway, now we have to defeat the dual cargo tools bonding in, so yeah, here's this boss right then, and there with 10 million health. But yeah, we already got it below 10 million, 5 million, 3, 2, 1, and yep, GG's over this one. And there's both the glitch tools, and yeah, both of them are gonna get fairly easily killed. So there's glitch number 1 as well as glitch number 2. Yeah, now we're gonna get $50,000 saved up out of the total $180,000 we need. In fact, yeah, now we don't need $100,000 more dollars. Exactly $70,000 to go. 50,000 more. 30,000. Anyway, now we finally made it to wave 90 on the dot, and yeah, enemies are all the way over here now, so I guess they're making some progress, but it's not horrible quite yet. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure once this skips one more time to wave 91, we'll get enough money to finally sell 3 of our stands to get enough money over 80,000 like that. And yeah, I suppose we'll just place and max down our last Chicken Storm Drillman right over this way like that. So yeah, there's this unit instantly maxed out, as well as both of the other 2 Titan Basketmans fully placed out and fully maxed out just like so. Nice. Yeah, on wave 90 though, we have the Broken Heart tool to defeat with 144 million health, but we already got it below 120 million, 110 million, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and nice. There it goes right over this way. I'll take it. It took 5 waves to defeat, but luckily we are fully maxed out, so who really cares at this point anyway? But yeah, that definitely paved the way for a lot more enemies to finally start making it all the way back here yet again. But now we're already 3 waves away from wave 100, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, finally last we made it to wave 100 on the dot. On wave 100 though, we have the DJ Tool 2.0 to defeat with finally over 206 million health. So this is the first enemy to reach over 200 million health, and now even more giant smooth tools are starting to reach this corner of the map now too. Yeah, we already got it finally below 200 million health, and now it's down to this last 180 million, 150 million, 100 million, 50 million, 30 million, 20 million, 10, and finally at last by wave 107, now we're through this wave from wave 110, and we finally did defeat the wave 100 boss. Wow. Yeah, it looks like we are definitely dead soon enough, but I'm so glad we were able to defeat that tanky of a boss with just this team of Easter units. But now we're officially 2 is away from wave 110, and yeah, as long as we're able to defeat everything over here, we'll pretty much have a fairly clean slate, because there's not really too many enemies that are making it far otherwise. Yeah, it's just these quad rocket shield tools that are getting extremely far, all of which are fairly low though, so we are good to take them all out. Yeah, now we're 1 wave away from wave 110. And yeah, there goes the last quad rocket shield tool in the very front, right then, and okay, come on now. Alright, now it's gonna die right then and there. But oh no, these DJ Tool 2.0 still have 120 million health. Oh hell no, we are so dead. Yeah, now we made it to wave 110. And we'll probably be able to see the wave 110 boss. But yeah, these guys have so much health on them. We are so dead here. No shall we take out any of this. Yeah, look how far these quad rocket shield tools are making it now. In fact, yeah, they're basically gonna take out every single egg that spawns in right now. But maybe, just maybe there's enough to actually do enough damage to take them all out with all of these eggs. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, not to mention that these Titan Basketmen are actually helping out a little bit, so we might actually be good to take out all of them. Wait, no way. Yeah, I think just barely we're gonna hang on. Just, wow, that was so close. Nice, we're still hanging on just barely. I'll take it. And the wave 110 boss did spawn in the Mutant Pumpkin tool with 292 million health, and we already got below 290 as well as 280 million. But these DJ Tool 2.0s over here still have a combined health of over 150 million, so it looks like we are finally dead at last. Yeah, there's really no way we're going to be able to deal enough damage, even though we are doing a few million damage a second. It's just not anywhere close to where it needs to be. Either way though, we probably would have ended up losing anyway soon enough, since yeah, this Mutant Pumpkin tool is also getting on by with 200 million health on it. But yeah, just like that, these guys did finally round the corner, and yeah, the front one's down to 60 million health, and the back one's down to 70 million. But like I said, it's just not even close to being enough. So yeah, just like that, by week 115, we ended up losing in 3, 2, 1, and wow, GG's. 108 ways beaten. I will 1,000,000% take that as so much better than the last round. Nice. So yeah, it is not a surprise that the 2025 Easter team does take first with 108 waves beaten, and the 2024 team only goes to 40 waves beaten in second place. Yeah, hopefully you guys still enjoyed this video. I definitely did for sure. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video very soon. Thank you guys so much for 260,000 subs. And yeah, road to 300,000 subs. Peace out, everybody. Subscribe right now.